At this point, we've split toned our image and we started to create a little bit of a retro, sort of an edgy look for our night scene. But there's one more thing we can do to actually enhance that look in HDR6. If we go to the FX panel, you'll notice we have a series of new grain controls. And just in case there's any confusion, this isn't equivalent to re-adding noise back into your images. You can remove the noise and add grain and not have adverse effects on the texture and detail in your image unless you go way overboard. So what we're really trying to do with these grain effects are mimic the classic looks of black and white film types, things like Tri-X or maybe Scala 200X if you were using a more modern black and white film. But we're trying to add a little bit of edginess, a little bit of character to our shot without harming the detail. So I'm going to go ahead and boost the amount out way farther than I should here. And right now we have basically two variables, as you see here. We have a size, the size of the individual grains, which we can see quite clearly here, and the roughness of the grains, which more or less is controlling the uniformity of the distribution. So the further we push that out, the more sort of random things look. So what I'm going to do here, I want to create sort of a black and white film look. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push the grain size way down because I never used to use any film that had grain that was anywhere close to that. And I'm going to push the amount way down here as well. And what I'm looking for is sort of a textured look in the sky, a little bit in the light pools here, in the water. I'm looking for something that just gives the image that extra little bit of edge. I'm going to pull the roughness way back here so that we're a little bit more uniform. And now we're starting to get there. I might actually boost up the size just a little bit more. And now if you look here on the light pools and along the cloud edges, we start to get that black and white film effect. Something that's going to add a little bit of character to our image, but as you can see, it's not really degrading anything in terms of how sharp it is or our ability to notice details. So this is basically what the grain function is all about. And if you're using black and white or split-toned images in ACR, it's definitely worth trying out to see if you can enhance the stylistic look of your digital files.